Hello, people. Yep, and I'm sure you're all sick of hearing it now, but fat baby Jarrell Miller has failed a PED test, so he will be unable to compete against Anthony. I used to be a bad boy, now I'm a good boy Joshua on June the 1st at Madison Square Garden. So, who will Anthony, I used to be a bad boy, now I'm a good boy Joshua face on June the 1st at Madison Square Garden? The name on everybody's lips is Luis 50-year-old Ortiz. Luis 50-year-old Ortiz fought on the 2nd of March. So he has not been inactive, he's actually been very active and he should be fight fit. And usually heavyweights have an 8-week training camp. He'll have to have a 7-week training camp if he accepts the Anthony I used to be a bad boy, now I'm a good boy Joshua fight by next week. So really, camp preparation, 1 week less, shouldn't really be an excuse for him. Now, let's talk money. Luis 50-year-old Ortiz made $500,000, $500,000 to fight against Deontay Windmill Wilder. Now, that is life-changing money, don't get me wrong, and especially for a Cuban. For any human it is, but for a Cuban even more so. Fat baby Jarrell Miller was getting paid in between $7 and $9 million to fight against Anthony. I used to be a bad boy, now I'm a good boy Joshua. That is almost 20 times what Luis 50-year-old Ortiz got paid against Deontay Windmill Wilder. Now, I believe Eddie, the used car salesman Hearn, will start off at an offer of $5 million. He will say that it's 10 times what you got paid to fight Deontay Windmill Wilder. 10 times. Now, Luis 50-year-old Ortiz would say you are going to pay fat baby Jarrell Miller between $7 and $9 million. Now, I have to have less of a training camp and I'm seen as a more credible name. I want $10 million and I want nothing less. And if I were Eddie, the used car salesman Hearn, I would do it, and Luis 50-year-old Ortiz would have no excuse to turn down the fight. 20 times what he got paid to fight Deontay Windmill Wilder, and Eddie, the used car salesman Hearn, should make this offer public of $10 million. Luis Ortiz will be set for life with that kind of money. Not only his life, his children's life, and his grandchildren's life. This is real money. I mean, even if the offer is $5 million, that's 10 times what he got paid to fight Deontay Windmill Wilder. He should not turn this down, he should accept it. But, of course, if he doesn't, there's a certain Whyte who will accept an Argos voucher. £5 million Argos voucher should do the trick. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Peace out.